Max Stirner wasn't a psychologist, not in the textbook sense like Jung or Freud. A 19th century radical who didn't just question authority, he torched the very idea of it. He never laid out human archetypes the way Jung did. But hidden in his 1844 manifesto, The Ego and Its Own, lies a map of the underground mind. A set of psychological patterns we were never meant to see. Stirner begins not with freedom, but with a prison. A prison made of ideas. You're not just born into a family, a culture, or a religion. You're born into a script, one written long before you could even spell your name. This first archetype is the possessed. Not by spirits, but by fixed ideas, spooks, as Stirner calls them. A possessed person thinks they have beliefs. Stirner flips it. It's the beliefs that have them. You obey morality like it's your master. You worship the nation as if it's God. This archetype doesn't rebel because it doesn't know it's chained. It smiles while wearing its leash. Eventually, the possessed encounters contradiction, a crisis of meaning. Enter the sacred rebel. This archetype sees the lie and begins to resist. They stop going to church, stop saluting flags, or stop following orders. But they don't break the cycle. They just change gods. The sacred rebel now worships new spooks: reason, humanity, or justice. Still sacred, still untouchable, still outside themselves. To Stirner, this archetype is tragic. They believe they've escaped, but they've simply upgraded their cage. Then something breaks, a silent, brutal awakening. This is the hidden egoist. The one who realizes, I've never actually lived for me. This archetype doesn't declare war. They simply stop pretending. It's not about being selfish in the shallow sense. It's about seeing that even sacrifice can be egotistical, that every choice has you at the center, whether you admit it or not. The hidden egoist is dangerous, not because they speak loudly, but because they no longer apologize for existing. They begin to reclaim what Stirner calls their ownness. Everything starts to change. From the ashes of ideology, something stirs. This is the creator of the self. No longer defined by shoulds or musts, they build a life out of desire, not duty. They are neither rebel nor follower. They are author. This archetype is rare because it demands something terrifying: responsibility for everything. No excuses, no borrowed meaning. This is the moment Stirner's philosophy becomes art. You are not here to serve ideas. Ideas serve you. Finally, the final transformation, the unique one. Unrepeatable, uncapturable. Not a role, not a title, a living contradiction to every system. The unique one is not a goal to reach. It is a process, a daily act of refusing to be owned. They own themselves the way a storm owns the sky. They don't ask for freedom. They are freedom. But beware, society doesn't celebrate this archetype. It pathologizes it, punishes it, fears it, because the unique one cannot be used. And that's precisely what makes them dangerous and deeply, deeply alive. You don't find your true self by digging deep enough. You find it by burning what's false. Stirner's archetypes are not steps on a ladder. They are masks we wear and eventually discard. Until one day, there's nothing left but you. No ideology, no identity. Just this strange, unshakable truth. You never needed permission to be real. And that's a wrap, my dear friends. Thanks for hanging out with me. Until next time, stay awesome.